Hello, how you guys doing out there? I'm going to read you an article out of the Sun tabloid right here on teleportation. My friend Angela brought it to my attention. In Men in Black, Tommy Lee Jones said to Will Smith that the tabloids were the best investigating reporting on the planet. I guess there's a kernel of truth in every joke. This article was written January 9, 2012, the Sun tabloid. Prophecy of your future world. Secrets of teleportation. You'll travel anywhere by ESP. By Jeff Bogelson. New developments in teleportation will soon make instant travel anywhere a reality experts reveal. Imagine the money you'll save if you didn't have to use a motor vehicle to get around. Imagine the convenience if you could vacation in Europe without the bother and expense of air travel. It may sound like wishful thinking, but it's a state of affairs that might be just around the corner for us all. Scientists now believe that we have the potential to learn teleportation, the ability to travel anywhere instantaneously through the power of the mind, or some advanced scientific means. Studies are now being conducted today with an eye toward accomplishing that incredible goal. Even the U.S. military is getting in on the act. The Propulsion Research Lab at Ohio's Wright-Patterson Air Force Base recently commissioned Eric W. Davis of Warp Drive Metrics to look into the possibility of developing teleportation. Davis concludes that the bizarre technique is real and can be controlled. Eric W. Davis was commissioned by the Air Force to research teleportation and found the technique can be controlled by brain power. Davis points to many experiments that demonstrate the largely untapped ability of the human mind. Psychic spoon and key bending, for instance, has been shown to be real in tests that eliminate the possibility of sleight of hand trickery. Uri Geller amazed scientists with his ability to bend spoons and move small objects using the power of his mind. Even more impressive, the Chinese government sponsored a series of controlled, repeatable experiments in the 1980s in which gifted children, apparently using the power of their minds alone, moved a variety of small objects, including flies, insects, microtransmitters, and sheets of paper, from one spot to another several yards away. The kids never came into physical contact with the objects. The Chinese performed further experiments in the 1990s, which were similarly successful. Davis amazed extraordinary video of tests that involved teleporting objects kept in sealed containers. The footage actually showed the objects melding with the walls of the containers as they moved through them. Skeptics like to talk a lot of trash about ESP research, but they're just sticking their heads in the sand, says noted Australian paranormal expert and journalist Clive Lacey, It is not even debatable. This stuff has been proven to be real, including teleportation. Australian journalist Clive Lacey has witnessed test subjects dematerialize from one room and reappear in another. He says anyone can learn to travel this way with practice. Lacey cites the case of Stanislawa Tomczyk, a Polish woman who turned out to be the source of extensive poltergeist-like activity. Objects would move around and disappear and reappear in their presence, but she couldn't control it until investigators experimented with placing her under hypnosis. In the early 1900s, astounded researchers watched Stanislawa levitate objects at close range, with no possibility of trickery. And that's nothing compared to some things I've witnessed firsthand, said Lacey. In one experiment conducted at the Australian Institute for Advanced Psychic Research last year, I saw a man actually dematerialize in one room and rematerialize seconds later in another. Amazingly, Lacey says the ability to teleport is not exclusive to gifted psychics. He believes anyone can learn to do it. It's just like telepathy and precognition, says Lacey. It's another form of ESP, and as such, it can be developed by you or anyone. First off, you need to cultivate the proper frame of mind. Take a positive attitude towards psychic phenomena. You have to take it seriously. Next, I recommend learning a simple form of meditation, such as just sitting and concentrating on your breathing. Then, on a daily basis, if possible, find the time to be alone. Meditate for a bit, then begin concentrating on moving a small light object with your mind, a paper clip or match. For instance, it may take weeks or months of practice, but eventually you'll begin to see some movement. From there, gradually move to larger and heavier objects, and begin concentrating on making them dematerialize and reappear somewhere else nearby. Eventually, and it will take years of constant practice, you'll begin to experiment with teleporting yourself. Few people have accomplished this, but then few people really try. I believe it will be commonly done by everyone within the next decade. That's checkmate. That can be you teleporting. When I first got the training and I was learning how to teleport, I had my first time travel and teleporting experience within a week. I was in requirement, doing the exercises, being focused in the moment, and then love turn the key. It's that simple. It's not as hard as you may think it is. It's really easy to do. It is effortless. It's effortless to do when it happens. So I thank you for watching my videos.